Well, Disney is once again finding themselves in hot water, and I, for one, will not be shedding any tears anytime soon. Hello, this is Mara Jade. I'm here with another video. And calls for boycotting the live action version of Mulan Disney released just recently on their streaming platform have gained traction yet again, this time with a gem of a revelation. I found this article on boundingintocomics.com entitled Chinese Communist Party Publicity Department operating in Uyghur Autonomous Region receives, quote, special thanks in Disney's Mulan remake. Now, why is this an issue? Why are people angry? Why should Disney be scared shitless, especially since people are realizing how much they've been prostrating themselves before the Chinese government and how hypocritical they have been, truly and genuinely? Well, let's go into this article and you can see why. So let's go, shall we? Both Disney and their recently released Mulan remake have come under fire for featuring a special thanks to the Publicity Department of CPC Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region Committee in the film's credits due to the Chinese Communist Party's ongoing persecution of the region's Uyghur people. They are a Turkic Muslim population residing in China. So there you go. Now what's happening? Now here it is. The credit was brought to widespread attention by Hugo Award-winning author Jeanette Ng, who posted a screenshot of the film's credits and pointed out that Mulan specifically thanked the Publicity Department of CPC Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region Committee in the credits. They're not even hiding that fact. I mean, yes, most people don't exactly wait that far into the credits, but the fact that they even blatantly added that, I don't know what hell is Disney thinking. If I were Disney shareholders at this point, I would be waving a pink slip under Bob Iger's nose. So here's her tweets. Okay. Ng would clarify that the Uyghur Autonomous Region was, quote, the place where the cultural genocide is happening, and note that Disney also, quote, filmed extensively in Xinjiang, which the subtitles call Northwest China. So they're kind of skirting that little fact. They're outright filming in that location, but trying to hide that gem, pretty much. Again, if I were a shareholder with the Disney company, I would be thoroughly PO'd at this point. Never mind if I had a moral compass or not, although that should be a huge factor in this situation. Looking at it from a purely economical business standpoint, I'd be, I don't know, wondering, even though I could tell there'd be no really legitimate clear answer, what the hell, like I said, Bob Iger was thinking when this was all okay, because you know it would have had to go through him, or at least he would have to know about it. Who greenlit this shit? Who? This proves yet again the lip service Disney plays. Calls for representation, diversity, social justice activism, and look where they're filming. Since 2014, the CCP has actively sought to forcefully synthesize the region's Uyghur people through the use of authoritarian methods such as, quote, here, re-education camps, forced sterilization, and hard labor camps. I will repeat that. Re-education camps, forced sterilization, aka population control, and hard labor camps. Reports in 2019 estimated that 1 million to 2 million Uyghur Muslims have been sent to the aforementioned re-education camps. You know the SJWs that like to scream Nazi to us criticizing Disney or any property whatsoever? This is what Nazis would do. Just literally. It was worse, I will give, under Nazi Germany, far worse. But this is what communists do. If you do not goose step to the ideals, talking points, whatever, of the party in power, you are re-educated. This special thanks has given fuel to the Boycott Mulan campaign, which was originally started in protest of star Lee Liu, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Yifei's support of the Hong Kong police at the start of the 2019 Hong Kong democratic protests, as users across social media call for audiences to avoid the film due to its support of the CCP's oppressive government. So granted, to play devil's advocate just slightly, that is her opinion, and she has the right to that. However garbage I believe it is, she has a right to that opinion. However, again, looking from a purely economically advertising standpoint, you have the main actress, the star of the film, voicing support for the oppressive government in China right before the marketing campaign goes into full swing. Again, who did not at least attempt to tell her to zip it for at least a little bit? Like I said, I'm not shedding any tears for Disney. I'm not at this point. I really am not. They should have known what was coming. They should have known. And if they didn't, that shows how fucking stupid they are. And hypocritical. By filming not only in this location, in a region that is incredibly oppressive to a Muslim population, but give them thanks. The campaign was recently revived by Hong Kong student activist and former Democito Secretary General Joshua Wong, who urged everyone who believes in human rights to boycott Mulan because Disney kowtows to Beijing and because Liu Yifei openly and proudly endorses police brutality in Hong Kong. So here's his tweets. Here it is. Axios China reporter Bethany Allen Ibrahimian specified that the specific Public Security Bureau, thanked by Disney, has been deeply involved in the Xinjiang concentration camps. Concentration camps! USCWs love to scream Nazis at everyone who has an opposing opinion. Here's literally fucking Chinese government with concentration camps. So here is her tweet. This is truly outrageous. The new live-action Mulan thanks the Turpan Public Security Bureau in southern Xinjiang in the credits. That specific Public Security Bureau has been deeply involved in the Xinjiang concentration camps. Again, what was Disney thinking? Never mind the whole stupid decision to make a live-action version of a beloved cartoon, coupled with removing Mushu, a relatively fan favorite of the cartoon, and removing the love interest in a way because of the Me Too movement, and then on top of that, you film in a location that is known extensively, now more than ever, for its oppressive cultural genocide of a Muslim population residing in China. Another Hong Kong pro-democracy activist, Nathan Law, stated that the boycott was, quote, about hypocrisy, as, quote, they claim to embrace social justice, but, quote, in fact, they kowtow to autocratic China disgracefully. Yes. Hypocritical. Hypocritical. They embrace social justice, but they kowtow to an autocratic Chinese government. So here is his tweet. Boycott Mulan. That's the hashtag. Do you think Disney should have worked with the Chinese Communist Party? Will you be seeing the film or supporting the boycott? Let us know your thoughts on social media or in the comments down below. So there it is, folks. There's the whole sordid, I feel easily avoidable situation on Disney's parts that they're facing right now. They are facing right now. And I am not, in a way, exactly surprised with Disney kowtowing to the Chinese government. I have not been surprised, really, that Hollywood does that in general, since the release of the remake of Red Dawn. Now, if you know this little factoid I'm about to give you, forgive me, not everybody does. However, when Red Dawn, the remake, was originally being filmed and about to be released, do you know who the antagonists were in the film? The so-called bad guys, the villains, however you want to put them. The antagonists were supposed to be Chinese. The Chinese government was supposed to invade the United States. Well, China got pissy. China threatened whatever financial hold they had in Hollywood. The film studio got scared, went to reshoot, changed it from the Chinese government to the North Korean government. Now, anybody who knows anything about the North Korean military capabilities knows that they couldn't even invade Japan if they wanted to. So, they had to make it believable and insert the Russian Spetsnaz. That's how much influence China has. They were originally supposed to be the bad guys, and they got pissy. Threatened whatever financial hold they had, and that's the movie we got with the remake of Red Dawn, and that's the movie we're seeing now with the remake of Mulan. So there it is, folks. There it is. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you planning on watching this movie? Are you not planning on watching this movie? Are you essentially financially boycotting the movie? I, for one, don't exactly support boycott calls. My belief is if you're going to boycott anything, do it with your wallet. Shut it. Whether it's a movie, a comic book, a video game, whatever. Keep your wallet closed. That's the boycott that speaks loudest, and that's what Disney is facing right now. So there it is. But let me know what you think down in the comments about this whole situation. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Share on social media if you will. My plan is to do a members-only live stream tomorrow evening, probably around 8:30 p.m. Eastern or so my time, depending on when my class ends. I will tweet that out tomorrow to give my members an update, as well as when to look for the link for that live stream. I might stream on Twitch Thursday evening. Since I finished Ghost of Tsushima, my plan is to start streaming God of War in the meantime, and if it all releases, Gamer Girl. It's slated still in the releases whenever I look it up. However, it's up in the air when it actually does. So that's what I'm going to be planning to do until Cyberpunk 2077 comes out in November this year. So again, if you like this video, leave a thumbs up. Share on social media if you will. Look for me on my other social media platforms. Until then, this is Mara Jade, catching you on the dark side, and for fuck's sakes, Disney.